SK brings everything that he can.
He's the captain of the team. Kind of like directs any kind of strat that we do. He could do anything. He could do objective anytime, slay.
I'm not typical captain. I'm not as vocal as most captains are, but I try to stay positive for my team.
All right, well, I got to thank the folks at ESPN for that great video right there. We got a lot of them running this weekend. And for more exclusive MLG Dallas team interviews, go to www.espngameup.com. Now, that video was by about a guy named SK, right? Kind of a tall guy.
Yeah, I think he's kind of tall. Oh, wait, he's on our screen. There he is. Oh, it's you.
So how you doing, man? Thanks for coming up with us. What we're going to do is we're going to keep you up here. We got another game about to fire up. We're going to talk to you during that game because I got a lot of questions for you as you're sitting here watching these teams duke it out.
Well, SK, how you feeling, buddy? Are you ready to get this game 3 of the losers bracket underway?
Oh, yeah. LeGendZ is on fire right now. Looks good.
All right, well, here we go. It is game 3 of the best-of-5 series. If LeGendZ wins this, they will win the losers bracket finals and advance to the championship match against Anti-Gravity, and we're jumping on board with Breaking Point. Starting off with Breaking Point as 3 of them go down in the opening move, but you know what? The 4th member was able to get up in the closed purple and spawn his team around him. SK, how huge is that opening move?
The opening start of the game is pretty huge. Getting up the purples, getting top control, rocket control can, in the very beginning, just set the pace for the rest of the game. It's pretty important.
So I got to ask you, SK, if you're sitting here watching these teams fight for their lives, literally, obviously, in LeGendZ, we got a bunch of guys that we know pretty well. We've seen them on several teams. You got former member of Straight Ripping and Defy. You got Gandhi, who was Carbon in so many ways. LeGendZ, who obviously was classic. And then on the other side, some younger guys. Like, what does it take at this point? What would you say is going to be the difference in this? Obviously, LeGendZ is up 2-0. They're on fire. But what can Breaking Point do to try and get back into this?
They just got to realize that it's not over till it's over. They just got to focus on one game at a time. It's got to focus on this hill game right now. If they could just do that, focus. It's all about focus. If someone can step up on that team, just lead them a little bit, I think they can pull it together and, 3-0 them.
So, as you're sitting here watching these guys and you're thinking about tomorrow, when you guys have to play, is any of this for you an opportunity to maybe scope somebody and see what's coming into tomorrow? Because again, we know you guys are sitting pretty much. You got a good spot that you're in. I believe you have Ambush first. I may be wrong on that, but you have a team again that's a bit of a wild card. Some younger guys. Is there anything maybe in watching Breaking Point that you can see that is it going to be maybe similar and maybe can help you out for tomorrow?
We're not too worried about Ambush. I think that's going to be a fairly easy round 1. So we're just going to focus on FB game types, and we're not looking past Ambush. So I mean, we're going to bring our A game to it. But we're all just excited to play. Karma's he's ready to game. So looks good.
And that brings me to the next question. You went there on your own. I want to thank you for that. Karma. Now, you guys had some success with Snipe Down. That lineup changed. There was Macchio. I think the 6th place finish in Toronto was obviously a disappointment all the way around. But now you have Karma. And he is smiling more than I've seen him smile at an event for quite a while. You guys are obviously on paper an incredibly skilled team. But how are you gelling together? You feel like you've got that X factor that can carry you all the way through?
Oh yeah, Karma is amazing. I never really got to watch him play for the first half of the season, but once I realized he was interested in joining our team, I kind of watched some of his VOD, and he's easily the most underrated player on the circuit.
And again, I think one of the things with Karma is you look back at 2006, and that wasn't the case. He was one of the most respected and one of the highest performers for us. 2007, a bit of an up-and-down season. They did win in Dallas at Karma, but he also had some questions. There were questions around his focus. Now, you can't say that this season. From talking to him and talking to his teammates and people he's played against, he has been more than focused. But the thing that was lacking was him having fun. Is he having fun with you guys?
Oh, he's having so much fun. He's making us have fun, too. So we're all just going in. Once we pick up the lead, whatever, in the beginning, it's just fun from there on out, and then we just pull away even more. So maybe if we just start off with having fun, it'll just be like a slaughter from there on out.
SK, let me ask you this question. What is it like playing with one of the goofiest players in MLG?
Oh, it's so much fun teaming with Karma. I didn't realize how much fun he was because he's kind of to himself a little bit. I never really talked to him that much prior to to team with him, but we hung out for a while, and he's so much fun to be around. He's a really great guy.
And I was talking to him, and he definitely said that playing with Triggers down, he hasn't had this much fun. He hasn't enjoyed playing Halo this much since 2006 when they won the national championship. So that's got to give a little bit of confidence boost towards Triggers down when he's putting you guys back on the same caliber as a 2006 national championship team. Jumping on board back with Gandhi. LeGendZ trailing by 25 seconds here. We're watching Breaking Point control the top. They're doing a good job of that, keeping LeGendZ out of the hill for the most part. And the guy who's doing a lot of the damage, it is Ace here from Breaking Point.
So SK, I gotta ask you, when we rolled the video earlier, who was your prediction? Who'd you take to win that Ace spot?
My original pick was LeGendZ. I think that Best Man is also a really underrated player. He just has his BR can just catch fire, and once it does, it's just unstoppable.
And is that? I mean, obviously, the experience has got to help, right? I mean, you got 3 guys on that team who placed high in their careers. Best Man is an up-and-coming player, as you said. Maybe a little bit. People may be sleeping on him a little bit more than they should, which I think he probably uses to his advantage. But what about the guys on the other side? I mean, you got a young squad right there. Are they in the developmental process? Are they a year away from being a real threat?
Yeah, I'd say next season, if they stay together, keep their lineup, just play together a lot, they're going to be up there. They're definitely a lot of talent on Breaking Point. Ace gets better each season. He's just playing with L-Mine every day. You can tell that he learns a lot from him. So.
Well, you know, guys, we're in Game 3 here, and we can't count Breaking Point out quite yet. They're up 104 to 63. And SK, what are you really seeing out of this team right now? How are they able to dominate LeGendZ so far?
It looks like they really just are a lot stronger on the top control, on the top hills. It just seems like they're maybe warming up a little bit. Maybe they're nervous a little bit, but it looks like they're just loosening up a little bit.
And if you are going to look for one player to cut it completely loose, who is going to go nuts for Breaking Point?
Breaking Point, it'd have to be Ace. He's definitely capable of just like catching fire and just doing his own thing and just getting his team pumped.
Well, right now we are watching as Breaking Point pulls away to a 60-second lead. That is absolutely huge in a King of the Hill game, and Ace has 4 rockets to use, locking down back gold, and also watching the open ramp as he picks up a huge double kill. That is going to put all 4 members of LeGendZ dead for the moment. But it looks like everyone is spawning back orange now. LeGendZ got the guys out of the hill. He's the last member alive, trying to get a bit of hill time, but he's going to be taken down as Ace continues to patrol.